What's up, you crypto heads? Welcome back to another crypto update. Wow, some major news, big shakeups in the space. I'm going to dive into exactly why. You probably noticed the price fluctuations at the moment are a little bit unsteady, and it's about to get either worse or good. So we don't know which way it's going to go. I'm going to dive into exactly what's going on with that. Do excuse the squeaky chair. If you're new here, my name is Damien Ruth. I do stupid stuff like that, but I also do crypto and some social media advice. So if that's your bag, make sure to smash that subscribe button, tap the bell, and when you're watching my videos, hit that like button because it helps with the YouTube algorithm. So without further ado, let's get on with this video. Let's find out what exactly is going on in this huge crypto shakeup. First off, we have the big news around Korea. So Korea, as we know, is a big player in the crypto space, and there was a lot of excitement around Korea coming on board with crypto, and now there's some huge shakeup going on over in Korea, where the governments are starting to get their dirty, grubby hands all over the space. And yes, they are trying to regulate the crypto space in Korea. How are they doing that? Well, as you know, Korea has around 60 different crypto exchanges, okay? Crypto assets where you can go ahead and you can buy crypto, exchange, trade, do what you want, right? And at the moment, they are trying to force the hand of Korea by doing things properly, okay? They want to see full real names attached to the exchanges and the personal accounts, okay? At the moment, the Korean banking are not doing that. They're actually refusing to do a proper risk assessment, and they're refusing to give proper evidence that this is actually being implemented, right? So this is obviously, a lot of people are reading this news and they're panicking a little bit, and it's causing a little bit of fear, uncertainty, well, a lot of fear, uncertainty and doubt. And rightly so, because if you are holding a bunch of crypto on a Korean exchange, if you're holding hundreds and thousands, right, you're going to be a little bit panicked with the government stepping in and possibly shutting down your exchange, right? So there's a lot of rumors going around. I mean, it's not rumors. I'm going to say this. It's probably most likely going to happen to at least half of them, okay? But there's going to be, out of the 60 places in Korea, around 40 of them will be shut down, and that's what a lot of the experts are saying, okay? So you have the top 4 exchanges who are doing fine, they're complying, but all the other 40 odd exchanges, they are not complying with the new regulations, okay? So it's highly unlikely that they're going to be either temporarily closed. There's going to be some temporary holdings of assets in those exchanges. So of course, that's caused a lot of sell-off, a lot of moving about in the crypto space, and of course that's affected the price, because it's not just in Korea. People are reading the news like you're watching this video now, and it's probably going to affect the price, right? So when things like this happen, there's a lot of fear, uncertainty and doubt, because the government steps in, and then it's going to cause a lot of hoo-ha about whether this is going to be extended outwards to other countries, and then are other exchanges in trouble. So that leads me on to my next subject, and if you're new to the crypto space, something that you should be doing in good practice, and if you haven't got one, hard wallets. Have you got a hard wallet? Because with this whole news around the Korean space, what's happening over in Korea, it's a good idea for you to go ahead and grab yourself a hard wallet, because at the end of the day, if this isn't a new thing, guys, okay? It's happening in exchanges all the time. Crypto exchanges are being halted. They do that whole, oh, sorry guys, we're doing some routine maintenance because it's just the crypto space is fucked up, so we just want to hold your money for a little bit longer. Yeah, we're all used to that, right? So what's happening is a lot of big, I was about to say sharks then, whales are moving their funds out of the exchanges because they don't feel safe. I wouldn't feel safe. I'm not saying that I have millions of, I wish I had millions in crypto. If I had millions in crypto in exchanges, okay, I would be smart about it and put it onto a hard wallet. That way, I have my crypto safe. It's not being stopped by the exchanges. It's not being, it's not being froze where I can't touch the assets for so long whilst the price is dipping. Your millions of dollars are sitting there. The price is dipping and you're ripping your hair out because you're like, I could be selling, or I could be doing something with it. I could be trading it to a stable coin, or I could be making the money work, right? So there's a lot of people moving their assets, the crypto, into hard wallets, which is probably playing to the government's hand. That's what they want, right? So is this the start of a big crypto shutdown? Is this the start of crypto regulation? Okay, are we going to be seeing 60 to 70% of crypto exchanges wiped out, and are we just going to be running to government regulated exchanges? COVID, as well as a squeaky chair. I have a little bit of a cold. I don't know if it's cold or just some kind of, I'm just upset with the crypto space right now. So let's take a look on the, let me just get you over to my screen right now. Let's just have a look at the actual article by Cointelegraph on this, what's happening over in Korea. So as you can see here, guys, this is the article from Cointelegraph.com. The deadline for South Korea crypto exchanges to meet new compliance requirements is looming fast. So there's a deadline date of September the 24th, right? And industry actors and representatives for smaller exchanges, so this is what I meant by the top 4 exchanges are okay, have contested the new requirements for much of the past year. So they've basically contested against it, right? So this isn't good news, guys. So the FSC has justified by arguing that there's a high demand for customers to have more protection of their assets, and that's rightly so, right, from these smaller crypto platforms. Yet South Korea's banks have, for the most part, refused to engage in risk assessment process for applicant exchanges, except for the country's top 4 trading platforms. So those 4 platforms are Upbit, Bithumb, Corebit, and Coin1. And they already account for over 90% of South Korea's total traded volume. But aside this, as you can see, some reportedly expect that close to 40 of the country's estimated 60 crypto operators will be forced to shut down. Now, obviously, this kind of news is going to play a big part in the price, the crypto price. It's going to force the hands of many new people that's just come into crypto space, because this is major news to anyone, really. So when you see this kind of thing, that's what causes the price to go down. If you're a seasoned veteran, okay, if you've been in the crypto space for some time, you've seen this over and over again. It just kind of moves from country to country, but not on this kind of scale. Okay, so close to 40 out of the 60. If that's true, if they do shut down, that could cause some kind of a shockwave, and that wave could extend out to other countries. Okay, so it is right now a safer bet to do, as I said, putting your crypto into hard wallets. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, guys. Do you have a hard wallet? Are you moving your crypto off of exchanges into your safe zone, right onto your hard wallet? Do you do a mixture of both? I'm interested to know exactly what you guys do in the comments below. Please do go ahead and let me know, do you have a hard wallet? Are you moving it off the exchanges? Personally, I think it's a good idea to have both. I would probably aim for a 60 to 70% split. Move a bunch of your main crypto onto your hard wallet, and then keep your play money, your alts, okay, on exchanges. top exchanges. Okay, don't ever keep a big bulk of your crypto on these smaller exchanges, especially with what we've just read about what's happening in Korea, because after September the 24th, if that does happen, we could start to see exchanges such as Binance, Coinbase, and whatever coming down with, sorry, we're going through some exchange maintenance at the moment, guys, because they've seen this and they don't want to have, obviously, millions and billions of dollars moving off of their exchanges. So we could actually see that happen. So safe bet is to just grab yourself a hard wallet. I'll leave a link in the description below for if you want to go ahead and grab a hard wallet. Yes, I will get paid for that. It's my Amazon link. But hey, support me to support you, and we're all good. So what's the other bit of news that's affecting the crypto space, adding to this big shake-up? Tax. Yes, tax. If you're new to the crypto space, you probably don't even know about tax, which is a big no-no. Make sure in any business, because this is a business at the end of the day, you are earning from your investments. So it is a business and you are getting paid an income for that. So profit is an income, and you should be paying your taxes on your crypto gains. So there's some new regulations coming into play in the crypto space, and with US and India both looking into raising the capital gains tax for those individuals with high profits. So let's take a look at some articles right now that cover this. Okay then, so here is another article by Cointelegraph, and it's highlighting basically the increase in tax rate on long capital gains. So from currently, as you can see, existing 20% to 25% for certain high income individuals. So I think with this tax increase, it's affecting the whales, okay? And as we know, the whales control the market. So if this scares off a lot of whales, that's going to make a massive negative impact on the space. They might just move on to other things like stocks and shares. But we have another rule called the wash sale rule, okay? And that at the moment just applies to stocks and shares, not the crypto space. So it's all very interesting. So we'll see how this pans out with the tax increase, because if I personally had so much crypto, it would be a major deal, and it would force my hand really, because if you imagine that you had say $1 million in crypto, right? And all of a sudden you're having to pay massive tax percentages on these gains, okay? And you've been in the game for a while, you've been in it for a few years, you know, you've been trading, you've been selling, you've been, you know, as you've been doing as you please, right? And then all of a sudden, bam, you've got to pay an extra 20% tax. Okay, so if we remember Biden, as it says here, look, you can see Biden's administration suggested raising the capital gains tax for wealthy individuals to a massive 43.4%. Could you imagine that, guys? Could you just imagine? So this is another reason why we're probably seeing a lot of price action at the moment, because all this news, as I'm recording this video, has only come about in the last few hours, okay? So it's going to take a few days for this to really hit the market, because we're a bit unsteady at the moment. It's up and down, up and down. But when people really look into this and start to understand what's going on, we could see some big movements over the next coming days, up to a week. So 7 to 14 days, we could see some big movements in the crypto space. So you've really got to look at your options in what you want to be doing. If you're in this for the long haul, look at your options in where to keep your crypto, what you're doing with your crypto, okay? Are you playing to the rules? Are you paying your taxes right? So really look at the bigger picture, because that's what they are doing, right? So what is whitewash sell rule? So let's just quickly go over what the whitewash sell rule is. Okay, so what is a whitewash sell rule? So basically the whitewash sell rule is, let me give you an example. If Bob had bought $2,000 into a stock, okay, and then he later found that a stock is trading for $1,500 in another place. Okay, he then goes ahead and sells his stock, and then he's got a $500 loss. Okay, now under the whitewash rule, he's taken that into another stock and he's taking that $500 loss, right? So under the whitewash rules, he's not entitled to that $500 capital loss. Okay, and let's swap that for Bitcoin. If that stock A was Bitcoin, okay, he could take the $500 capital gains loss, okay, because the crypto doesn't come under the whitewash sell rule. I hope that makes sense. I'll leave a link to an article below just to give you a little bit more of an overview on on the wash sell rule. Okay, you don't really need to understand it too much, okay, but just need to understand that there are two different rules coming in with the whitewash sale, and that's going into effect from Monday, I believe. So you need to look into all sides of what's happening with crypto tax. Okay, so as we know, the US are looking into raising the capital gains tax. Let's have a look at what India are doing as well. Alright then guys, so I'm just over on Twitter now, and this is pretty much where I picked up this news around India. So ET Now exclusive sources tell ET Nows that the government is looking to tax cryptocurrency trades and the ecosystem in the country. So this is a different angle now. So India is taking a different angle, and they're actually going to be taxing cryptocurrency trades and ecosystem in the country. So you can see it's starting to spill over. Different countries are doing different things, and India taxing trades, again, that could cause big panic. So let's see what happens over the next coming weeks, guys. What do you think is going to be happening in the next coming weeks? Is it a state of emergency in the crypto space? Is it a big panic? Are you panicking? What is your thought on this big shake-up? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Once again, thank you for watching this update on the crypto space, the big crypto shake-up. It is some major news. Get your head around it, take my advice and get yourself a hard wallet, because what's going on with the exchanges, it's not good news, is it? Okay, it's a bit unstable, and especially if they are going to start getting into regulatory changes and the tax gains, the tax raises as well. Get yourself a hard wallet. So I'm Damien Ruth. Thank you for watching the video. Again, please do make sure you hit that like button. It really does help the algorithm. It helps me to bring more videos to you guys. Smash that subscribe button if you haven't already, and tap the bell so you don't miss my next video. Peace out, guys, and I'll see you on the next video.